everyone, and welcome to my channel. This reading is for January of 2025. We want to take a look to see what is it that will be happening for you, what to expect, what to know in January of the new year 2025. So if you have not as of yet chosen a card on the table, go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps down below where you can go directly to the portion of the video that's going to give you an up close and personal look at the cards on the table with some relaxing meditation music there. Take as much time as you need in order to choose more than one card on the table if you feel that's what the universe is calling you to do. I say that these readings are timeless. I know we're focused on January 2025, but the reason why I say that is because you could come across this video 6 months from now, a couple years from now, and realize, you know what, I was actually experiencing that in January of 2025. So that's why I say these readings are timeless. Also, if in the event that you're watching this reading, you don't feel 100% connected to it, that's okay. You know, I say have some fun exploring my channel. I've done a variety of different topics that you can choose from when it comes to pick-a cards. Have some fun exploring, because I always feel like, you know, if you gravitated to my channel, it could be for another reason, right? So have some fun exploring. You never know what you might find. And with that being said, I will go ahead and leave you here, and I will meet you at your reading of choice. Pile number 1, this is your card. There is a message on the back of this card. I will be sure to incorporate it into the reading. As I get more cards on the table, we are looking at the new year, January 2025. We want to see what to expect, what to know, right, when it comes to the new year. And this first month, right, getting 2025 started for you. So let's see. January 2025, pile number 1, viewers. What is your message? The month, first month of the new year, what to know, what to expect, what to be prepared for, right? And then I also have the fortune reading cards, January 2025. Pile number 1, viewers, what is your message? And then, like I said, I'll start with this first. This is kind of acting as the theme or the main energy of the new year. Then I will follow up with some tarot. But let's see. Fire, let go of emotional upheaval and enjoy the renewal of the present. Oh, sanctuary, I love that. And union, okay, you are uniting and connecting and coming into partnership with something in the new year. It says, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present, right? Don't let anything disrupt your peace, your sanctuary. So if you let go of the emotional upheaval, maybe of the past year of 2024, you will find your peace. And in finding your peace, then you unite with what is meant for you, okay? You connect with the right situations, the right people, the right places, the right scenarios to bring renewal into your life, into the new year. So I love that so far. It's basically saying, burn your bridges as well. Burn your bridges where you need to, right? At the new year. Cut off what needs to be cut off into the new year. Let go of anything that is disturbing your peace, disrupting your peace, robbing you of peace. Let go of all that emotional upheaval and burn your bridges where you need to in 2025, because in the doing so, right, not only do you find your peace, but you bring yourself into alignment and you unite with what is meant for you instead. So it's like by letting go, you let in, okay, in 2025. That is the message here. So it could be that you're letting go of something from 2024 that doesn't serve or suit you going into the new year 2025. And as a result of letting that go, you find your peace, you unite with better things, what's meant for you, you promote positive change, you burn away what's not working in order to make space for what will, and you promote change, positive change and renewal in your life, okay? Whoa, okay, so we have 7 of Pentacles. Also, what that just said to me is let go of what's not growing, because the goal is to continue to grow, okay? If anything is stagnant and not growing, if it's not yielding the fruit that you want, okay? Maybe it's time to just, you know, say enough is enough of that, because the goal is to grow in 2025. That is what the Seven of Pentacles is telling me. If I need more cards, I will always grab off to the side. I'm going to put that there. The goal is to grow in the new year. You may have been laboring towards many things in maybe the past or the past year and weren't really yielding the fruit or the results that you wanted. Now, we all know that hard work takes perseverance. It is challenging. At times, you know, we're busting our behind and we're not really yielding the fruit that we want. You know, on one hand, we can't always throw in the towel and quit when things get hard, because if that's the case, how would we ever reach our goals if we quit, right, before we yield something? So I get that aspect. But there's also things, right? I think you'll be able to discern, is the feeling here. You'll be able to discern what's growing and what's not. This is saying to let go of those things that aren't growing to make space for what will. That's what this is saying. But let's keep going. Oh, yeah, look at the progress. Do you see what I'm saying? You go from a 7 to an 8. And I didn't pull these cards consecutively. I shuffled between them. So the fact that you have progress, exactly, that's the whole point. You want to make progress. So if there's something that's not making progress, let that go. I think Spirit will enlighten you with the discernment to know what's going to grow and what won't. Because you do have growth. And that's cool that I said that the goal is to grow. The goal is to make progress. So focus on the things that are making progress and let go of those things that aren't. That's the guidance here. You have been putting in the work here. You're about to pick up the pace is what this is feeling like with the 8 of Pentacles. So you did the labor here. You did the work here to prepare the ground so something can grow. So something can thrive and make progress into the new year. You laid the foundation. You laid the groundwork for some things here. And the 8 of Pentacles going from the 7 to the 8 is showing us the progress in action and motion. You're about to spread your wings and fly in some way and expand in 2025. It could be work-related, career-related, goal-related by all, you know, the look of all these pentacles. Something you've been laboring toward is about to take off. And I also feel like something's got to give, you know, because the 7 of Pentacles can often talk about cutting away or pruning away things that aren't helping your garden grow. Figuratively or metaphorically. So you might have to, with the 7 of Pentacles, make a few adjustments in order to, right, let something else thrive. You might have to sacrifice something, but I don't think it's going to be much of a sacrifice if you let something go, because the thing that you would be choosing to let go in 2025 is the thing that's not really doing much for you now anyway. You know, that's the feeling here. Because the goal is to advance, to hone your skills. And you want to put your energy with the 8 of Pentacles into something that's going to yield a result, right? I think the universe is going to show you what that is. Because you're coming into alignment. You're coming into alignment with something that is soon to thrive, grow, and create a sense of renewal in your life. You're on to new things, better things, bigger things. There is room for advancement with the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles puts labor, time, energy, and love and effort into honing a skill, to perfecting something, right? You lay the groundwork and the foundation with the 7 of Pentacles, and then with the 8 of Pentacles, you perfect it. 9 of Pentacles, you're reaching a completion of mastery, and then by the time you get to the 10 of Pentacles, you fulfilled it. You did it. So you're on the way to fulfilling something here. But again, you're going to have to prune away some things in the journey that are hindering further growth in other areas of your life. But it's not going to really be a sacrifice, because those things were kind of meant to fall off the map in order to make space for the things that really are truly meant for you to grow and expand through. So some of you could be leaving a job. Some of you could be paring down some of your hobbies or your goals, kind of like trimming away the fat, right? The excess. That's what it feels like. Cleaning things up so that way you can focus on only like, you know, one or two things, rather than having your hands in many different pots and pulling yourself or stretching yourself too thin. This is about, in the new year, you paring down and focusing on one trajectory, giving all your energy to that with the Eight of Pentacles, so you can build it up into something for the long term. Okay, I'm curious to see what this is. Yes. Because it's, again, it's all about making progress. It's all about forward progress. Yeah. Putting one foot in front of the other, making sure that you are on the right track, on the right track, that you are dotting all your I's, crossing all your T's, making sure everything looks good, it makes sense to you. Steady forward momentum is what this is about. You are moving forward. And it's like you don't have time for things that are going to slow you down. I know that Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race, yes. But I feel like this is for the long haul. Like you're doing these changes, you're trimming away these things that aren't working for the long haul, for the long-term gains that you're looking to make. Anything that is pulling you away from your focus, trim that away. Anything that is encumbering, right, or weighing you down, trim that away. Anything that's robbing you of your peace, let that shit go. Because you're on a forward path here to connect with those things that are meant for you, to hone the skills that you need to make further progress in your life. You're looking to grow in 2025. You're not looking to be held back or be weighed down by anything that would stunt that growth or progress. That's why it says, let go, right? Let go of those things that aren't thriving, that aren't growing, because the goal is to thrive, grow, expand, move forward, make progress in a very methodical way. But it's so that way these things, once they are achieved, can stand the test of time, because it's earth, right? These are earthly matters, everyday life stuff you're dealing with all these pentacles on the table. And nobody has time in the new year, especially with this reading, to be wasting energy pulling yourself in a million different directions if it's not giving you what you need. And with that Knight of Pentacles, you are indeed moving forward. You're on the right track. You're steady, you're safe, you're stable. You're ready to unite with the things that are actually truly in alignment with you, with the Union card, that will bring you peace of mind, and not have you in a state of frazzled energy anymore. So you will be trimming things away. I'm going to look underneath the surface. I don't know what that is. For some of you, it could be some jobs. It could be maybe you could be letting go of, you know, hobbies, jobs, maybe a second or third job, right? Paring down is what I'm feeling. Trimming things away. For some of you in the new year, you could even be decluttering. I could see decluttering, because if it kind of messes up the energy or frequency of your space, of your sanctuary, like the card says here, I could see you putting in the work to kind of let things go, throw things away, so you can feel lighter and freer. Let's see what's underneath the surface. Yeah, look at that. Triumph. Triumph, victory. Yeah, Six of Wands is beautiful. So you're coming into major successes here. And that's the thing. Don't be afraid to let go of what's not working. Don't be afraid to trim away the excess, right? So you can lighten your load is what this feels like. So you can make progress in other areas. Because I feel like for some of you, there's things that are getting in the way of what you really should be focused on. And as long as you keep doing those things, giving your energy to those extra things, it's going to kind of stunt your progress. So the new year is saying, let go of all this other stuff so that way you can hone your focus in one area that has more meaning to you or that's showing more promise. So that way you can actually find success. You could actually move forward, connect and unite with the right things, people, places, and scenarios that are going to bring you, right, a renewed, revived, restored, reinvented version of you for all the right reasons. Yeah, you're looking, I mean, this is about triumph over adversity, right? It says let go of emotional upheaval. So you could have been having some upheavals in 2024, but you're going to overcome all of those things with that Six of Wands. You're on the right path to victory, triumph, and success. Don't be, afraid to let go of something if it's not working. Actually, what you're doing is just creating the space to welcome in other things that are actually more in alignment with you and that are going to set you up for success later. So yeah, you have doors of opportunity opening up to you. Things are unlocking for you. Okay, you are protected. Yeah, let go of any failures, right? Because at the end of the day, the upheaval, right? That's the fire card right here. It's so interesting because there's similarities in the energies of the failure card and the fire, right? This thing is crashing and burning. This little moth is crashing and burning. And it's saying, let go of those things that didn't go your way, that failed, or you didn't feel were making progress. Your path has been protected the entire way. Let go of all those, preconceived notions of failure or what didn't work or what, went awry. Let go of all that. It's not really, those things weren't meant to really, I guess, maybe succeed for some of you. Sometimes we get in our feelings when it comes to failures, not realizing that the things that went wrong were actually meant to go wrong for a reason, maybe to put us on the path to something else that was better for us instead. So it's saying let go of all those things, the shouldas, the couldas, the wouldas. Don't focus on those things. Don't focus on what went wrong. Those things went wrong probably for a reason. It was probably protecting you. It's like, what do they say? Rejection is God's protection. So yeah, I feel like these things that might have gone wrong in the past were actually protecting you so that way you can kind of be directed on the right path towards the things that were meant for you instead. Yes, look at that. And the salmon is a symbol of success. You have perseverance, and then you have success over here. So you're overcoming obstacles. You do have the triumph over adversity energy also with the Six of Wands. So you're overcoming obstacles. Here's those obstacles. Here's those failures. Here's that upheaval. You've been protected the entire journey, right? In getting to this place of uniting with what is meant for you, connecting with the right situations and scenarios that are truly in alignment with you versus what isn't. So those failures weren't necessarily failures if they were stepping stones to help you get to your path of success. Okay. You're on the right track is what I keep hearing. You're on the right track. Cut away what's not working. Know that if it's not working for a reason, and it's really just to protect the path that you're meant to be on. Sometimes our steps get redirected. We don't always see it in the moment as far as why. We get in our feelings about it and life feels a little chaotic, or we feel like we failed at something. But in reality, what it's doing is just opening the door, right? And you have the lock over here. It's opening up. It's just opening up the door to other things that are meant for you instead. It's just when you're in the moment, you don't see that. And that's why hindsight is 20/20, right? So we have Six of Wands, which is a very powerful card of success, triumph over adversity, and victory in all things. So underneath the surface, you are, right? You're coming into your victory. You're coming into your success. Even if in some moments and instances with that Seven of Wands, you don't see it. I always say you don't pull up the carrots to see how they're growing, right? Seven of Pentacles is that you plant the seed, you till the soil, you water, you make sure it has sun, you do what you got to do as a gardener. You don't always see the growth that you want. And that's because it takes time, right? Good things take time. So I feel like the things that maybe you perceived as failures, or even if they really did fail, it was all just part of the greater plan to put you on the right track, to unite with the things that are meant for you and to have success in another way. You've persevered. You've shown that. Okay. Now it's time to actually yield a reward, it feels like. All right, let's see what this says. Wow. Okay, so we have yes. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. Say yes. Take the leap where you need to. Don't be afraid to let go of what's not working, because in the doing so, you open up doors that are actually, right, meant for you. Don't hesitate to let go, trim, cut things away in the new year. Create. What you're doing is just creating the space. What you're doing is just telling the universe, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for new things. I'm ready for my success. I'm ready to clean the slate. I'm ready for doors to be open to me. And then welcome it in, okay? There you go. Look at all this earth energy on the table. You have all these pentacles, and then you have the earth guardian, okay? It says stay rooted and grounded. Let's see what it says. Let's see, earth guardian. Hold on, I'm getting there. Okay. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. There you go. The earth guardian represents the angels of earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and the planet, and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The earth guardian on this card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff adorned with the dream catcher shows that they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on more fearful responses, right, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Wow. So remember, I was saying it's all about growth. 2025, excuse me, is your year to grow. Anything that's not growing has to get out of the way to make room for growth in other areas of your journey at this time. And to me, it's all about trying to move you forward, okay? On the right path, in the right direction. So this is all happening to assist you, is what it feels like, okay? So it says, if you're rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. Wow. Okay, we were talking about growing things, garden, right? Yeah, I feel like there's something you're going to have to let go, but it's all in preparation or laying the groundwork for what truly is meant to be. Okay, that's what this is. And yeah, you might have to make decisions, but don't be afraid to do that. Take the time you need to kind of think it through and then push on, right? Push on, because your success does await you. So let's see what the angel number is for you for this reading, pile number 1 viewers. Not familiar with my readings, I do roll the dice. The dice can confirm a lot of what is already said in the reading when the angel numbers, show up for you. Oftentimes they can confirm my readings word for word. I've literally had that happen before many times. It could also provide you with a message you need. Personally, in the moment, I don't recommend a source to look up because, for one, there's a lot of sources on the internet that'll give you the angel number interpretation. I say find one that speaks to your heart. Let that be your guide. Also, have some fun exploring because you never know what other things you might come across along the way. And I always say, please refrain from putting number interpretations in the comment section for this reason. We also want everybody to have that journey and take that journey for themselves and find that magic as well along the way. So let's see what your angel number is. right, so we have a 1, a 4, and a 5. So 145 is your number. I'll go ahead and put it in the screen, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Also consider joining my membership for exclusive readings and content I put out for members only. You could also pay me a visit on Etsy. There's some cool things I have there, and on occasion I will have personal readings. So much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 2, this is your card. This is your doorway. There is a message on the back of this. I'll be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. We're looking at a message to see what is going on for you for the new year, January 2025, right? Wow, that's a mouthful. So 2025, let's see what the start of the new year is going to bring to you, what to know, what to expect, what to be prepared for. Let's take a look. I always start off with the fortune reading cards or another oracle system to try to see what the main energy or theme is for your month. Let's take a look, see if we can get 2 of these cards. And then I'll follow up with the tarot. I'm using the tarot of mystical moments. So let's take a look. Whoa, okay. Wow, star. Hard times are over, so look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Some of you may be Aquarian energy. Just like with pile number 1, some of you might be fire signs. Anyway, I forgot to mention that. But anyway, you could be an Aquarius. But this is basically saying a wish could be in the making as well. And this is energy of also divine guidance. So the star is leading you, guiding you somewhere. You're being led by ancestral forces is also what I'm getting from this card. So there's a wish on your heart for some of you. And Spirit is saying here, hard times are over. Look forward to that abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity that's coming your way. Maybe as a result of a wish fulfilled. Know that you're being guided in the right direction. There is divine guidance preparing you, leading you and guiding you towards maybe that happiness. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, trust. Trust in magic. Trust in miracles. Okay, trust that wishes do come true is also what this is saying. Yeah, so it's you need to ground yourself, center yourself. You know what this is telling me as well? This energy is saying to take time to focus on you, because sometimes we decentralize ourselves, right? And this is saying, no, put the focus back on you for the new year. Make sure that you're a priority, or you're treating yourself as a priority in the new year as well. Center yourself, like ground yourself literally, yes, but also center yourself by making yourself a priority, okay? Because you're important too is what this is saying. So not only is this a grounding energy, right? But it's also saying to center yourself for a little bit, because you deserve that. Because why? Look at what the card says. Hard times are over. So it's like you've been through a lot. Take some time out for you. Make yourself a priority. Center yourself for once. You've been through some things, right? Put the focus back on you. Make yourself happy. Do the things that make you happy. Whatever that is, find your joy, right? So it's like the new year is saying to you, trust that miracles happen. Trust that wishes do come true. Trust that you're being divinely guided. And I'm also getting from these cards in conjunction with this as a combination, is when your wish comes through, when it comes true, when you start to see the positive progress and positivity finally emerge in your life after a difficult time, don't be afraid to spoil yourself a little, because for one, you deserve it. Spoil yourself in the new year. Treat yourself, right? Treat yourself. That's Retta from Parks and Rec, or Donna. That's what she would say. her and Tom Haverford in the show. Treat yourself. Like every once in a while they would do that. They would go on like an excursion for themselves and just buy themselves anything that they wanted. Spoiled themselves. That was what they did. It's funny enough, that's what these cards are giving me. It feels like you've made a lot of things a priority, and then you came in last. That's what this is feeling like. And this is saying when the wish comes through, don't forget to spoil yourself for once, for a change, okay? Make yourself a priority. For some of you, it could be a manifestation. For others of you, it's just positive progress and life finally feeling at ease for a change. And when you do find life easing up, right, and taking the literal boot off your neck for a change, don't forget to prioritize yourself, because it feels like you might have been prioritizing everything and everyone but you. And this is saying to change that around. Yes, be grounded, ground yourself, absolutely trust in the divine plan, trust that everything's working out for you. The thing is, once you finally feel at ease, prioritize yourself, please, because you do matter, okay? All right. Let's see if we can get 3 cards. And if I need more cards, I will grab off to the side. All right, 2 of Swords. See, you're in between right now. You're in between old and new. That's what this feels like. You're kind of at a strange impasse, is also what this is giving me. You might also have a decision to make. Trust that you're being guided with the divine guidance of the star, right? And the trust card, you're being guided in the right direction. Yeah, ground yourself if you do have a choice to make, so that way you can sit with it, like the 2 of Swords, and block out any kind of distraction so you can listen to yourself, your intuition, and you can make the choice that's going to align with you. So some of you do have a choice to make in the beginning of the new year. And the advice here is to trust your instincts, trust yourself in your choice making. Also, I see this as you're in between old and new. You're kind of at a, I guess, a crossroads in a way. You're on the brink of something shifting and changing. And I think it has to do with where you've been versus where you're going, obviously. But where you're headed has to do with your happiness. That's why it says, look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. You're literally walking a fine line between 2 worlds right now. You're on the brink of your path being redirected with the star's energy, which guides you. And trust that as you transition from what was to what will be, you are safe. Trust the process of where you're being guided. Hard times are over. You're leaving that behind. And you're moving into a period of abundance, happiness, enthusiasm, and more positivity. And also trust that the decisions that you make are going to be the right ones. The decisions that you make, trust your own discernment in doing so, because they're going to lead you where you need to be. And for all the right reasons. Yeah, so King of Swords, big decision making. King of Swords sees the truth. He has knowledge. He has information. Information could be coming your way to help you decide or make a choice. This could also be paperwork, communication, phone calls, emails, texts, maybe even spiritual downloads for some of you. There's some kind of truth and discernment you will get to help you make a choice if that's what it is. Just trust yourself, your instincts, ground yourself before making the choice. But just know that your choices, the decisions that you lean toward, you're leaning toward those things for a reason, and they will be the right choices for you, but you just have to trust yourself, okay? See, that's the thing. A lot of times with the new year, it is a pivotal turning point for some of us. We use it as kind of like a catalyst to make major changes in our life, where we say, you know what, I'm not going into the new year doing this, that, or the other. I'm not going into the new year being like this. I'm not going into the new year working at that place. You know, it's kind of like this do or die kind of moment where it's like, you know what, I got to do this, because if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. If I don't get on the ball, it's never going to happen. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of times the new year ends up being like that catalyst moment where we just say, I have to do this. Because if I don't do it now, when will I ever? Okay. I feel like you will be making pivotal moments, and yeah, you'll be coming to pivotal moments and making choices like this, because you don't want to go into the new year having these things in your energy field or lingering where they don't need to be. And you're trying with the centering card, I also feel like you're trying to find stability where you need it. And yeah, you might have to make some, you know, decisions. But the King of Swords has discernment and truth and wisdom and information that will assist in any decision making. So you can feel secure and trust your own choice making. So I don't doubt that you'll make the right choice, not with these two cards. You'll be armed, right, with the right information, and also armed with the truth, because he has the sword of truth. So let's see. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Empowered, totally empowered with the Emperor, and also protected. So there's this energy of mastery and authority, okay, and structure with the Emperor, because he's the number 4. So yeah, I feel like you're making badass moves. I feel you're definitely making moves in ways that are strategic, honoring with the King of Swords, honoring yourself, empowering yourself. Yeah, it's like you have this under control. I feel like you might doubt with the Two of Swords sometimes that you're making the right choices, but you're totally empowered with the Emperor energy. That energy is the type that's not scared, okay? He goes into battle if he has to, because he's an emperor. He's protecting his kingdom. So it's like, you know, he's going to make executive decisions that are self-honoring with the King of Swords for sure, because the King of Swords acts in truth and integrity. So I see this as you making choices that are going to honor you, that are going to empower you, that are going to help you step into your own personal power and authority. So that way you can forge ahead into a positive direction. Trust that it's all working out. It really is. You're safe. You're secure. As a number energy with the 4, it's very grounding, centering. Yeah. So your decision making, if that's what's happening for you, if you're deciding between yes or no, should I not, your decision making is based in facts. Okay, based in truth, based in reality, and it's all about what feels right. What's going to make you feel safe, the Emperor? What's going to make you feel secure? What's going to make you feel empowered? And I think it's all to put you on the right path towards wish fulfillment, towards happier times, more abundance, more positivity in the journey. You got this. Trust yourself. Trust your discernment. Don't forget to spoil yourself a little as well. Once things start easing up for you and you realize, yeah, I'm doing all right. Don't forget to spoil yourself. Treat yourself right. Okay, center yourself for a minute. Like literally center yourself. It's okay to spoil yourself. It's okay to take care of yourself. You know, there's two energies I'm picking up from this card. The grounding aspect as far as centering, but also the centering yourself and making yourself a priority for once. Why? Because hard times are over. You deserve some goodness in your life. You deserve some spoiling in your life. For a change, right? Okay. All right. Well, that's a little more than I wanted, but Let's see. Oh, look at that. The self, right? Oh, spoil yourself, treat yourself. That's funny. This is also looking into your heart, right? And really putting the focus back on that. Putting the focus back on yourself for a change. It almost feels like for some of you, when have you had a chance to actually do that? It's like make 2025 your year to focus on yourself for a change. So you can build yourself up with this Emperor energy. So you can live your truth, right? Be your authentic self with the King of Swords. And set healthy boundaries over here with the Emperor. Because, again, if some of you have been putting everything ahead of yourself, the Emperor is coming in 2025 to say, nope, we gotta set healthy boundaries. And make yourself a priority for once. Yes, you're coming into alignment. You're uniting with the right things, right? This is you. Your energies are balanced. You're trying to find balance and harmony in your journey. Maybe happy work-life balance. You're trying to find balance when it comes to, give and take, energies of give and take. Absolutely. 2025 is a year where it's like, you know what? I'm giving too much of my energy away. I need to set healthy boundaries. I need to protect myself and spoil myself for a change instead of giving my energy to everything and everyone and leaving myself last. It's important for self-care. Yeah, you've taken the time to reflect, or maybe you're reflecting on these things into the new year. Maybe you're reflecting on where you've kind of neglected yourself. I also see the leaves changing, right, as symbolic of transformation and change. So something's changing for you. Life is going to start to get better and going to start to ease up. And you are undergoing major changes right now. You're like at this pivotal moment between old and new. You're hovering between maybe timelines with the Two of Swords. But what you're moving into is stability, happiness, as the card says, abundance and positivity, and living your authentic truth, coming into alignment with your true self, I feel. And the path that you're meant to be on, which for some of you ultimately could bring wish fulfillment with the stars energy. Oh, wow. Okay, so you have the moon. I love this. You have the star, literally the star and the moon and the stars. So this is energy of intuition. A little bit of magic, a little mystery. And with the Two of Swords, like I said, you're kind of, we have the moon in this card as well, where you have to trust your intuition. I think these cards align. Where some of you are going to have to make a choice. Some of you are going to have to discern and decide what's best for you moving forward. You're going to have to take some time to reflect and make the choice. You also have the two candles here, which is kind of symbolic of like, the two swords as well. It's kind of mirroring that energy. You have the two little birdies, you have the two candles. And again, the whole idea is to trust your intuition as you navigate a choice, as you navigate the path ahead, as you make this transition from old to new, as things change around you. Trust yourself. There's a little mystery involved to how it's all going to work out when all is said and done. But as long as you trust yourself, you will be divinely guided in the right direction, in the direction of truth, integrity, and authenticity for the path ahead. You are empowered. You have it under control, whether you realize it or not. There is a solid, strong foundation for you moving into this new energy. All you have to do is look inward and trust yourself to make the right choices, to cut away what's not working, to set healthy boundaries where you need to prioritize yourself. Because it feels like with the stars energy, the universe is trying to bring you ease, to move you out of hard times so you can have more peace, more, be at ease. And take time to prioritize yourself where maybe you were not able to before. I'm going to pull the final oracle. And then I'm going to grab this. So we're going to read directly from the book. Okay, but let's see what this says first. Whoa, okay. So interestingly enough, the star is symbolic of divine guidance, because it is literally, the stars are compass in the sky, or, you know, they point to true north, and they're a map in the sky in regards to maritime navigation, right? So like if you're on the waters, you're on sailing the ocean, you would use the stars to try to find your way. So stars are symbolic of divine guidance. And then you have this card literally saying divine guardian, okay? Do not be nervous. Today or tonight, the path you are on will lead you just right. Yeah, that's literally the star. Even though this card does not really give us anything star-like, right? But that's literally the star's energy. That's wild. Yeah, you're on the right path. You will be led right and true. You'll be guided in the direction of true north. Don't be worried about a damn thing. Trust yourself, your discernment, your decision-making, where you need to. It's all going to work out just fine. You're more empowered than you may even realize moving into the new year. Trust yourself. Like the card says, trust. Hard times are over. You're being guided right and true. Don't be afraid to put yourself first in the new year. Don't be afraid as you undergo changes or kind of are at a crossroads, pivoting into a new direction. Yeah, don't be afraid to set healthy boundaries where you need to empower yourself, because maybe it's about time. Oh, wow, Stag. Look at this. Wow. Okay, talk about synchronicity. Trust and thrive, says the Stag. And then you have the trust card with a stag on it. I mean, these are two totally different oracle systems, okay? This is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and this is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards right here. So do you see how there's synchronicity in the cards? Holy cow. This is beautiful. Let's see what it says, okay? Wow. Trust. Yeah, just trust. You're on your way to better things. The universe is trying to guide you. And on the right path. Yeah, on the right path, in the right direction. I feel like you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I wonder where this card is. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, it says, come alive and thrive. Stand in your light. The light of the star, right? And glory with grace and majesty. The stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic tradition, the stag with his crown of antlers is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. So in Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for the people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge pans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past and still is, he has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it can also represent fertility and sexuality. Maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side with your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you're willing to put yourself in that position. Oof. Wait a minute here. When you're willing to put yourself first. Okay? The Emperor is a leader. He prioritizes himself and his kingdom. Yes. When you're willing to put yourself in that position. Exactly. You were born to lead, like the emperor or the stag. And this can only become reality, yes, when you put yourself in that position or when you make yourself a priority like that. Stag energy allows you to feel safe. And I was saying that with the number 4, right? And the centered card, feeling grounded and safe that way. And protected, because the emperor protects his kingdom. But it says stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that can interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you power to be agile in your thinking. Ooh, also your thoughts with the King of Swords, and discernment with the King of Swords. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upwards. Yeah. So make yourself a priority. Put yourself first. Trust yourself to thrive, right? You're about to make some serious progress, I feel. I don't think you realize how powerful you really are. In some instances, you might question that power. But I feel like you're onto something. I think like you're onto something and you don't even realize that you're onto something. You're stepping into power with the Emperor and the Stag. You're onto something big. For some of you, it's a manifestation. For some of you, it's a wish. Exactly. Put yourself first. Make yourself a priority. You're onto something. I don't know where that's coming from. You let me know, but you're definitely onto something. You're being divinely guided and guarded in the right direction towards something big. Okay? And that's why the universe with these cards is like saying, trust. Trust yourself. You were born to step into power. You were born to lead. You were born to do something great. You were born to achieve this, whatever it is. Maybe for some of you, it's a wish. For some of you, it's a manifestation. You're born for this. But you have to make yourself a priority. You have to place yourself first. You have to choose you. And when you do that, everything falls into place. Okay? Super positive card. Let's go ahead and grab angel numbers for you. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do roll the dice for angel numbers. These angel numbers, when they show up, can confirm a lot of what is said in the reading. Oftentimes, I've seen it where it confirms the reading word for word. That happens. I love it when it happens. If it does for you, let me know. I also say, take the journey. Find a source that you trust. There's lots on the internet. I don't give you a source to look up because it could be one you don't like. And I want you to find one that speaks to your heart. Go with that one. You'll know when you come across it. Likewise, take the journey to research the numbers, because when you do, you can come across other signs of synchronicity that you need to find to help you along the way. And if you can, please refrain from putting the number interpretations in the comment section. For the same reason, we want to give everybody a chance to find magic for themselves. All right, so let's see what the number is for you. Pile number 2. That is an 8. 8, 0, 5. So 805. Go ahead and look that up. See what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe consider also joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings from me, you know, on the membership channel aspect. There's a lot of cool readings I've already done there for your viewing pleasure. Also, maybe consider visiting me on Etsy. Link is down below to my Etsy store. I have cool things there that I sell, that I make. And I also have personal readings upon availability. So much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care. Thank you for joining me today, and always keep shining. Pile number 3, viewers. You chose this card here. There is a message on the back of this card. I'll be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. We are looking at the new year, January 2025, what to expect, what to know. in the beginning of the new year. Let's see. For the month ahead. Let's see. What is energy for you? Main energy and theme. January 2025. Pile number 3 viewers. What is your message? Wait. No, actually, I'm going to grab another one. Yeah. Okay, and then I have the fortune reading cards. Hold on here. January 2025, pile number 3 viewers. What to know, what to expect, what to be prepared for January 2025. Going into the new year. Okay. Bear with me 1 second, because I feel like I'm missing a certain card or card deck. Do I have what I need here? Yeah, okay. All right. So let's start with this first. These cards, and then I'll grab the tarot. I'm going to be using the Tarot of Mystical Moments, but let's see. Whoa, big completion energy with the world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. And I'm also being led to tell you the world is yours. If I ruled the world, right? Lauryn Hill. I don't know if you know that song. If I ruled the world. Yep. Oh, I love it. Awakening. I just got big light bulb moment. A big wake-up call. It's kind of giving me judgment vibes. I don't know why, because I've never really gotten that from this card. Wow. Okay, freedom and liberation. And ironically, that's what the Judgment card is too. They get liberated, right? They're closed in the tombs, and then they get lifted up out of the tombs, and they're free. That's why the people in the Judgment card are naked, right? They're liberated from their limitations, from the past. It is a rebirth card. So you are closing out a major freaking cycle. Could have been 2024, right? It's helping you spread your wings and fly, bringing you peace of mind with the dove energy. Ooh, and I just got another message from the dove. It's bridging the gap from spirit to earth, or earth, yeah, from matter to spirit, or from earth to spirit. So it's navigating both earthly and spiritual, integrating those two things. So it's kind of like what you create in the earthly, or I'm sorry, in the spirit realm, you can then manifest on earth. And having the freedom to be able to do that. That's interesting. Maybe some of you have had a spiritual awakening that's liberating you in some aspect, liberating you of the past, helping to renew, rebirth, and restore you. Reinvent yourself. You're being freed up of something, but I also feel like you're coming into some spiritual ability, gift, or practice that is going to help you navigate your earthly world via the spiritual. And having the ability and the potential to manifest on earth what you create in spirit or in heaven. Okay, this is oddly enough giving me magician vibes, and this is giving me judgment. All right, let's keep going. But the world card is saying, keep your eyes open, your heart open, yourself open to the possibilities of in all areas of your life. You're about to rule the world in some way, okay? The world is yours. I think you're coming into some major power. and progress. 2025 is the beginning of 2025 is going to wake you up to something. You're going to have or gain some kind of freedom you didn't have before. Mental clarity is also what I'm hearing. So it could be freedom spiritually, freedom mentally, physically, okay? Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. There's some kind of freedom you're accessing. Could be freedom from the past, because the world is a completion card. It's a successful completion of a cycle in the tarot. And it's all about coming full circle and gaining success, right? As you close out a chapter, you're actually stepping into success and new things. So I feel like there's an aspect of you that's changing, shifting from one way of being to another, and you're being freed, you're being released from all those things that would keep you from manifesting, keep you from accessing your heaven on earth, keep you stuck. That's literally what this is. You're getting unstuck in 2025. There's so many things opening up to you now. You've gone through your spiritual awakening. Maybe you've accessed your higher self. You found some kind of freedom, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. And now that you're freed up, maybe at the past, you successfully completed it or put it behind you, that cycle. Now that you're freed up of all that, the possibilities are opening up to you and are endless. Again, I'm using the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Okay. If I need more cards, I will grab off to the side. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, wow. Money. Domestic life, prosperity, abundance, stability, security. Yeah, she's the queen of her castle, Queen of Pentacles. She's also very entrepreneurial. I know a lot of people don't see her that way, but I do. So I'm hearing you're being liberated to achieve something on a tangible physical level with her energy. She sits pretty. She doesn't want for anything. She is safe. She is secure. She has her money. She has her house. Everything looks good. She doesn't want for anything. Queen of Pentacles. Yes. Maybe all the things on your heart, right? That's why it says be open to all the new possibilities in all areas of your life. Money and love over here. Money and healing. Renewal with the Ace of Cups. Emotional fulfillment as well. Somebody might look to wife you up and offer you love. Okay? Maybe after you're freed up. Some of you might have like been freed up of previous relationships or previous like patternings that you've had in, or mindsets that you had in relationships. You're freed up of something of the past with the world for sure in this card. You've woken up to maybe yourself, the truth of a matter. Maybe you've accessed your higher self, and as a result of that, you know, you're behaving like this Queen of Pentacles. You're loving on yourself, taking care of yourself, you know, and because of that, now love can come to you. Success can come your way. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yup. Love and money right here. Love and money in some way. You're doing your thing. Oh my gosh. You're gaining success in some way. Some of you, some of you definitely with the Nine of Pentacles could be going entrepreneurial or finding success in your entrepreneurial endeavors or your personal goals. Finding happiness and joy and fulfillment in those things. Also, Ace of Cups can speak of immense gratitude, okay? So you're coming into some blessings of some sort. Fiscal, I think, and tangible, yes. And you might find yourself overwhelmingly grateful with these 3 cards. You worked hard to get to this point of success and achievement with these 2 cards for sure. This is about you basking in the fruits of your labor. Some of you also might have a major glow up in 2025 because you're focusing on yourself, taking care of yourself, changing something about your look, focusing on your health and well-being with these 2 cards, loving on yourself more, and it's going to show. But I feel like you're stepping into some kind of abundant blessing, and there's an immense gratitude that comes with it. You've gone through your spiritual awakening. You freed yourself up mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And it's like, now that you've done that, you freed up your energy from restraints or limitations or past patterns and paradigms. And it's like, now that you've done that, now all these things can flow to you. All these blessings can flow to you. Your success can flow to you. Your tangible, physical, earthly blessings can flow to you. All the desires with the Ace of Cups of your heart can flow to you now. That is a card of flow. Renewal and rejuvenation. Healing. Emotional, just being so emotionally overwhelmed, right, with love. And love can come to you now as well. Maybe for some of you, after being single for so long, right? You're doing your own thing. You've been focusing on yourself. You've been working on yourself, building yourself up. And the next thing you know, love finds you. Because, again, you made yourself the focus or the priority. Was taking care of yourself, healing yourself, working on yourself, freeing yourself up of all the things that would limit you, mind, body, heart, and spirit. And as a result of that, now love can flow to you. Aces are brand new beginnings. So the World card is the completion of a cycle, and the ace is a brand new open door, a portal to new things, the things on your heart, the things that, you love. And this is also love being offered to you. But I think it's because you're sitting like a queen, or I always say the Queen of Pentacles is like a mini empress, right? Yeah. Abundance is yours. I also feel like for some of you, you've been working really hard. You're self-made, or you've been working on becoming self-made. Somebody's offering you love. And it's because, again, I feel like if you're being offered love, or if all these things on your heart are coming to you now, it's because you've learned your worth, or you know what your worth is, and you're deserving, right? And it's like, if you know you deserve good things, then good things can come to you. And I feel like that's what this reading is saying. You did the work. You liberated yourself, mind, body, heart, and spirit. You've learned your worth. You understand your value, Nine of Pentacles. You understand what you have to offer. And as a result of that, then the world can start, right? The world, the universe, can start showering you with gifts, blessings that are tangible and that are good for you, good to you, that mirror the love that you have for yourself. It's like the world is reflecting back to you all the love and care that you've poured into yourself. It can now mirror it back to you. So these things can flow to you. You're being liberated. You're manifesting, I feel. You're manifesting some kind of abundance. Like I said, with the dove energy, you're able to access your heaven on earth. You're able to navigate spirit and earthly matter. So you're able to do this with ease. And there's freedom in that. And being able to have that power, you can actually create freedom in your earthly world too. These are cards of comfort. So you're entering your comfort era, or your freedom, your era of freedom and comforts and ease and love, and all these possibilities opening up to you because you've mastered yourself through your awakening. Look at these two cards with the birds, right? Yeah. And you have the butterfly energy, which is symbolic of major change, transformation, metamorphosis. There's some kind of abundant blessings coming towards you. And it's because you've mastered yourself, your ability to create your heaven on earth in regards to manifestation. You're accessing your goals. So I don't know if some of you are getting a brand new job. Maybe you're, building up your entrepreneurial career. I see money and tangible gifts and blessings coming towards you. I see also love coming towards you, being offered to you. Why? Because you're behaving like an empress or a queen of pentacles. You're behaving like the self-made, self-loved Nine of Pentacles energy. And because you're carrying yourself like this person who is deserving, then it's like all these things can come towards you. I hope that makes sense. And there's a freedom in that, right? There's a freedom in how you move. And how you operate in the earthly world. But it's because it's like you're in the world, but not of it. You live in this earthly realm, but you're walking around like you're otherworldly. Do you know what I mean? It's literally this bird energy that's giving me that. Because it is true, right? Birds can walk around on earth, but they can also fly into the heavens. And then come back down at their whim. So there's kind of like this otherworldliness to the bird energy. And I don't know, I forgot which one it is. Is it the Ka or the Ba in Egyptian belief system, right? Anyway, I think it's the Ba that flies away, or it could be the Ka. I'll put it in the screen. One of them flies away, right? It's because the spirit flies away in the form of a bird. So again, it's like that's what you do. You're doing that on a everyday, because you've had your awakening, you've accessed your higher self, you've released things, you've freed yourself up from the past. So these things, of the past don't hinder or block your blessings anymore. It's like now that you're freed up, all these wonderful changes, all these blessings, physical, tangible, and otherwise, can come towards you. All these things can flow to you. Love can come to you. Money can come to you. Gifts and blessings can come to you. Positive career changes and shifts can now be offered to you, right? New possibilities in all areas of your life is what the World card is saying. I'm also curious to look underneath the deck, okay? So I'm going to do that first. As an underlying energy or influence. Maybe it's hidden. Maybe you're aware of it. Maybe you're not. I don't know. Oh, I love it. 3 of Cups. Yeah, 3 of Cups is all about joy, happiness, things coming together, okay? Number 3 is one of creation, manifestation, all the right people, places, things, and scenarios coming together, right? For your joy, happiness, your fulfillment. Right here, celebration, okay? Card of celebration underneath the surface. You're going to have something to celebrate soon. You're going to be connecting with people, the right people, places, and scenarios that are going to help bring you maybe the desires and wishes of your heart, the things that you hold dearly on your heart. The blessings and abundance that are kind of owed to you or you're deserving of. And I say owed because it's kind of like this feeling of a promise. A promise made, a promise kept is kind of like how I'm feeling with this reading. So I don't know if there were certain things that were promised to you in spirit. And now this is the fulfillment of that promise in some way. In a tangible way. And there's some kind of magic at work or manifestation at work. Because I was picking that up with the bird energy, right? I was getting magician vibes for whatever reason from the birds. And it's like now that, all these things are in play now, the right people, places, and things with 3 of Cups can come together, because that's about community. That is about everything coming together. to make something happen in a way. As far as the number 3 energy, it's creative energy. And with the 3 of Cups, it's about people, community. So it's kind of like all these things now can finally come together to assist you in fulfilling a promise. Okay, let's keep going. Wow. So a major cycle is coming to a close. Karmic cycle for some of you. This is definitely energy of rebirth. And interestingly enough, it ties into the world because it's a closing out of a cycle. The Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail. Reincarnation. Ooh! So remember when I said a promise made in spirit? Maybe a promise fulfilled. An agreement coming to fulfillment in this lifetime based on past ones. Okay? If you believe in reincarnation, the cycle of reincarnation, it could have been that you only agreed to come into this lifetime. Again, like you agreed to come back to do this shit all over again. Upon the fulfillment of a promise. Like, you know what? I'm not coming back to this earth unless I can experience this. You know, that's kind of the feeling this is giving me. There's no way in hell I'm going back to that ghetto ass place unless I can fulfill this one thing. Okay? So it's this, yeah, it's weird. It's this feeling of, that was the agreement. You weren't going to come back and do this again unless that promise was going to be upheld. And it does feel like finally being able to manifest the thing that you came here to do. Again, for some of you, I don't know if it's a spiritual path, purpose, passion that you have. Something that you've always desired maybe to do for your career. Again, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Heart-centered maybe with the Ace of Cups. You know, that's just one possibility. For some of you, it could be, you know, I'm going to come back to Earth, school, on the condition that, you know, I would find love. That I would heal myself, and then once I heal myself, I would find true love. Ace of Cups, right? For some of you, if you are actually entering into a spiritual path or purpose for career, it could be with the 3 of Cups, working with others, helping others, maybe helping to awaken others. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of different things I could see in these cards. Some of you have a goal that you've always wanted to achieve. And that was part of the agreement. And then likewise, promise fulfilled. So it does feel like 2025 is like the culmination point of a promise being fulfilled to you, of you stepping into this abundance, this beauty, where all these wonderful things on your heart can flow to you, where you can unite and connect with the right people, places, things, and scenarios to bring you these tangible manifestations and gifts of abundance. And you're navigating your earthly and your spiritual with such ease, with such, it feels like grace and freedom at the same time. And it's like everything comes to you easily because you are navigating both realms. You're in it, but not of it. Again, you're operating out of a, like, from this otherworldly frequency, right? Oh. Funny, you have you have energy of asleep and then awakening. So yeah. I feel like this is a seed that you've planted. And I was getting vibes of manifestation. You've woken up the bear in your life in some way. Like you've had a major wake up moment, awakening. And now it's like you're out of the shell. You've broken free of the cocoon, right? All this butterfly energy here. If I ruled the world. Yep. I'm going to put the name of that song in the screen. I'm going to see if I could find it on Spotify real quick. I know I can't play it, but... It's actually Nas and Lauryn Hill. It's a good song. Hold on, I'm just reading some of the lyrics. For whatever reason, this is a song that came up or came to me. Maybe it's just that one line, you know? Or her part of the song where Lauryn Hill sings, her chorus. Anyway, I think things are about to get really special, is the word that's coming to me. Things are about to get special. And there's some aspect of you that's waking up to your higher self, your true power, your true potential, the true possibilities that you can attract or manifest into your life with freedom, ease, and grace, without limitations. Do you see? A lot of the seeds that you planted have taken root through your transformation or through your awakening. And it's like now that that cycle is over, right? You completed it successfully. It's like now all of these things can come to you with ease. All right, so I digress. Let's keep going. Oh, wow. I was about to say I digress. Let's keep going. And you have this beautiful, abundant, prosperous energy here. So it's like abundance, yes. Not just tangibly, physically in the earthly, but also spiritually, because pomegranates are symbolic of that. So you have tangible physical abundance here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the spiritual as well. I mean, this is actual physical, tangible abundance too, but it's like having both. And that makes sense, being able to navigate both earthly and spirit. So you don't lack for any abundance at all, it feels like. You have such spiritual abundance, which then translate into physical. You see what I'm saying? The only way you can manifest physical abundance is if you're able to access it spiritually. Do you see? And then here's that Ace of Cups, like this overwhelming sense of gratitude for all your blessings. So you're gonna find yourself celebrating with the Three of Cups and finding yourself super grateful. And it could be as a result of some tangible gift, blessing, offer, opportunity that comes through. And you're just like in awe. I would say be in awe of yourself, pile number 3. Be in awe of yourself. And your magic, your power, your prowess. The fruits of the spirit, right, is kind of what that pomegranate energy is giving me. Wow. What you thought was asleep, Yeah, it's kind of like this feeling of what you thought, the seed that you planted that you thought were never going to come to fruition. They were taking root the whole time, right? Because that's a seed. And then you have seeds here. This is a seed, right? So, yeah. This is the ancestors, angels and ancestors oracle. I just want one card. I'm going to read directly from the book, but I'm going to grab this card first. Let's see what it says. Yeah, whoa. Inner power, be your own command. You brought yourself here. Shit. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. Okay, remember when I was talking about a promise, an agreement, right? Because reincarnation right here, that's what the Ouroboros is. Reincarnation cycles. Cycles in general, karmic or otherwise. But to me, this lines up. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. So you brought yourself into this lifetime. At this moment, at this particular moment. By your command, you brought yourself here. You brought yourself into this lifetime. You have nothing to fear. What's there to fear in this life when you have the power to create it as you wish it to be? So again, you came into this lifetime to master yourself, to learn how to navigate spirit and earth, and to manifest abundance, beauty, and everything that you desire. That promise, you only agreed to come in here into this lifetime based on a promise being fulfilled. So if it was promised to you and you allowed yourself to come into this experience, what's there to fear? Do you see what I'm saying? There's no worry. There shouldn't be any worry about ever having it. Because it was ordained, arranged, agreed upon before even entering this experience. So what's there to fear? If it was already written and arranged before even arriving, right? What's there to worry about? It's already yours, like it's in the bag type of thing. But this is you and your inner power, your manifestation ability. Yeah. Like, honestly, this is a very interesting reading. I feel like you came into this lifetime, pile number 3, to master your ability to manifest. And that takes inner power. By your command, you command it into being, so it will be. So if you can command it, there's no fear in it not happening. Because it already is. Why? Because you commanded it. And so it is. Right? And so it is, as above, so below. If I command it, that means it is. By your command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. So again, your inner power, your magician, inner magician, your manifestation ability, the promises that you made to yourself before arriving here are the ones that have been kept. So what is there to fear? When it comes to the seeds that you've planted, there is nothing to fear. If you said it, then it is so. If you command it, it is. It will be. And again, that's the power and the prowess of navigating your spirit and your earthly experience, knowing that you have the inner power to command things into being. And I feel like tangibly you will see those things with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, as well as the Abundant card. Again, if you feel it with all your heart, Ace of Cups, as so, then it is. Of course, we all take physical, tangible steps in the direction of said manifestations or seeds. And we see the tangibility of it with the Queen and the Nine. So I have no doubts that you're accomplishing something successfully. You're going to have something major to celebrate with the Three of Cups. You're accomplishing something huge. Achievement all around. Success and achievement with the world. And abundance. Be prepared to have your heart overflowing with immense gratitude, but also don't forget to pat yourself on the back, okay? Wow, retreat and recharge. I love that, the Hermit energy. That to me is tying into the meditation, the manifestation, the awakening, okay? Let's see what it says. The awakening cycle that you've gone through to master yourself. All right, I'm looking for it. Hold on. There we go. I know this is a long reading, pile number 3. But it says, take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly to your heart space. Okay, that will be the Ace of Cups. Okay. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation, inspired by the wandering men of India, known as sadhus. Yeah, maybe, I think I'm saying that right. In the Hindu tradition, it represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Ace of Cups. Many of the answers to your problems lie within, and if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. Look at that. Harness the power, your inner power. The Hindu Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents, represents the union, okay, where was it? The union of masculine and feminine energies, balance and alignment, harmony, okay? Hence support from Mother, Father, God. Look at that. You've been working hard. Look at that. Working hard. Queen of Pentacles. Yes. Fruits of your labor. Working hard. Enjoying the fruits of your labor, or you're about to. You've been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. That to me is guidance. Okay? So you're being guided to take a step back at this time. If you're working on bringing something together, Three of Cups, right? Your over-involvement could impede the process, so retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in a deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen on your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. Okay, so I feel like this is guidance because big things are starting to happen for you, okay? You're coming into some freedom, release. You're releasing old things. You're releasing a cycle. And it's almost like before everything changes, you need a timeout. You got to take a timeout for self. Okay? Pour into your own cup because pretty soon everything's about to change. And it could be in that pouring into your own cup that you receive the next insights, the next download, to help you reach that manifestation is what this is telling me. Sometimes we are doing too much. And it's like sometimes we need a break before everything changes. So I always say that there's moments of rest and repose and action, right? Sometimes those moments of action or inaction are necessary to prepare us for action that we're about to take. I feel like self-care, pouring into your own cup, is going to prepare you for the incoming abundance, to prepare you for the next leg of your journey where your manifestations are achieved, where you actually access your abundance, your, I would say your level up, okay? And I say level up with that Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, abundance, and awakening. You're leveling up in some area of your life big time in a tangible physical way that you're going to be able to see it on the outside. You've already leveled up internally too. But before everything changes and you access these tangible things, you're going to have to take a time out for yourself before everything changes to prepare, okay, for what's coming your way. To prepare for the blessing for when it arrives. You have nothing to fear, like the card says, okay? So let's see what the angel number is for you. I do roll the dice. If you're not familiar with my channel, I roll the dice for angel numbers. These angel numbers, when they show up, can confirm a lot of what is said in the reading. I love when that happens. It could also provide a personal message you need in the moment. I don't recommend a source because it could be one you don't like. I never want to apply one source on the internet is better than another because there's so many out there. I want you to take the journey to find one that speaks to your heart. Go with that one. Let that be your guide. Likewise, I would say take the journey for yourself also, because you never know what other signs, synchronicity, serendipity Spirit needs you to find. And I want you to have that wonderful experience when you come across other confirmations, right, that you might encounter along the way. Likewise, if you can, please refrain from putting number interpretations in the comment section for the same reason, because we want to give everybody a chance to find magic for themselves. So let's see what your angel number is. 5, 2, and 9. So 529 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe even consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also visit me on Etsy to support me further. I have cool things I make there by hand. And on occasion, I have personal readings. So much love to you wherever you are. Thank you for spending time with me today. Take care and always keep shining.